Hey everybody, I wanted to do a quick video today about something that I've noticed for the past couple years. I've personally been excited about because it's something that I've been aware of and I've been doing for quite a long time. So I've been really excited to see this trend kind of move on to the Lolita community. And I am talking, of course, of Kandi, commonly known as like friendship bracelets. I think I first kind of noticed it around February last year when there was like a mass pilgrimage to New York for Fashion Week when Baby the Star Shine Bright came. I sadly was not able to go, but I happily streamed it on my TV in the living room and watched it from my couch. I did get dressed up for the occasion, of course, because Baby is one of my favorite brands, but some of my friends and apparently a bunch of other people ended up making friendship bracelets with beads. If you did not know, I used to be super big in the rave community when I was younger. I've been making what we call Kandi for a long time, and I have noticed that there is a bit of a rave to Kawaii alt fashion pipeline, so I guess I'm not super surprised that it's kind of made a crossover, but I've definitely noticed it more, and so I'm super excited to see more of that. In addition to that, my best friend is getting married this summer at EDC in Las Vegas, so of course I am going because I would not miss anything to do with her for the world, because she is literally my soulmate. Yes, I am married, but I definitely think it's possible to have more than one soulmate. I just love her so much, so I am so excited to go back to EDC. I have not been since the first time that it was moved to Vegas. I was supposed to go in 2020, and obviously we all know what happened to that one. I actually have a ton of Kandi that I made for EDC 2020 that I still have, because obviously it did not happen and I have not had a chance to go back since then. So I kind of wanted to show off some of my cuter Kawaii themed, safe for work Kawaii J fashion themed items that I have made from last time. Of course, I'm making a little bit more here and there as we get closer to EDC this summer. And also I figured why not show some of the basics if you are also looking to make some fun things to give out to people that you meet, whether it be at a rave or a big fashion event like the Great Lace, which again, a bunch of my friends are going to and I cannot, but it's cool because like I said, saving up for EDC. It's already going to be a lot of money, so I can be okay with not going to anything this year, because being with my bestie for her big day is like more important to me than anything else. So I guess we'll just get into it. So I'm going to start with my singles that I have. I only have 3 of them, but the first one is this super cute rainbow one. Gosurori. It's cute, it's black and pastels, Japanese weeb shit on it. I accidentally made this one too tight. Actually, I think it's the string that I have. It's not as good as the stuff that I had previously. The next one is Daijobu. Everything will be Daijobu. So I thought that this was really cool. I found these cool like puffy pom-pom beads and I added that to it. Yeah, a lot of these beads that I've actually had for many years, since my OG Kandi making days. So it's fun to use the beads that I can no longer get. But yeah, so I just think putting weeb shit on it is super fun. The next one is this kitty one. It says Neko Hito, so cat person, because I know I am not of the cat person party. I love cats, but I'm definitely like a dog person through and through. But yeah, so it has a bunch of little kitty beads on it, and it's white and pink and black, and yeah, super cute. So these are what we would call a single, because it's made with a single string. Next, I'll show you doubles, which is 2 strings, so that's why you call them doubles. And I have this one. It says Kawaii and Plur, but I really love all the cool little shiny beads on this one, and I think it's super pretty. So if you don't know, plur is like the raver motto. It's P-L-U-R. Sometimes there's an extra R for peace, love, unity, and respect. Also, that's how you would trade somebody who pass it over your hands. But anyways, the second R would be responsibility, because let's be real, you know, it's not fun when you're partying and then there's somebody who's not being responsible. If you're not being responsible, you're not being very respectful of others around you, I believe. It says kawaii till I die, because I don't see myself giving up the kawaii life anytime soon. So yeah, I think that the black letters on the pastels and everything, just like, it just looks really cute to me. So those are my doubles and my singles. I don't really have a lot of other like work safe stuff, but this is one of the 3Ds I made with a little miniature bikini set. If you can't guess, it is the Me girl, and I even have that, I don't know if you can see, there you go, in silver letters, and I made the little bows. But yeah, this one was fun to make. But yeah, so that can go way up here. I just thought it was really fun, and yes, you can use the same pattern to basically make a big one for yourself, which I have made plenty in the past. And there's like a pattern on the top with stars and the different colors. But yeah, so this one was really cool that I enjoyed making. And then this is my last 3D that I have to show. Obviously I have to keep some secret on the rare chance that I run into somebody in person to trade that ends up watching this. I don't want to give away like all my cool secrets. This anyways, I don't really like orange, but I thought orange and pink looked really cute together. And of course, after I make everything, I usually have a shit ton of leftover greens and oranges because it's the colors that I don't really use. This one says, "You make my kokoro go doki doki." I just love wavy shit. And of course, underneath the top layer of the orange glitter stars, we have like pink and orange pattern underneath. But yeah, these are so fun. So now that I'm looking at this, I'm actually remembering. So I made this base with the orange stars in the middle by itself, and I must have decided that it was ugly and plain by itself, and I built this on top of it. So yeah, that's kind of, now that I'm remembering, it's kind of interesting because this was definitely made from my original raver days. That is some of the cute stuff I wanted to share. I guess I will show you 3 different things that we could do. I'm going to teach you how to do a single, a double, and after you learn doubles, then you can kind of figure out how to do everything else. But the third one I'm going to do, because I think it is super cute and it really fits well with Lolita, is flower bracelets. So yeah, here's this one. It has alternating flower colors, and on the one side it does say EDC. But I have this other one that I made with like mini beads. It had to be bigger because it is rainbow colors, so to get a full rainbow pattern without any interruptions, it ended up being bigger. And of course, EDC stands for Electric Daisy Carnival, so flowers are, you know, on theme, but also I think they're really cute and perfect for making stuff to give to Lolitas. I also have this one. It's a little different, but I have like the bumblebee, and the flower says EDC on one side, the ladybug, and Vegas, because that's where we'll be. To make it smaller and more suitable wear for Lolita, I'm not going to do that. Anyways, let's just jump into it. You got your beads, you got scissors, and some stretchy string. I think I'm going to use the lavender just because it's kawaii. So do not cut the string because you're going to waste string. I want to say that my wrist is about 28 beads around. While generally you can make whatever pattern or color scheme you'd like on a single, I will be turning this into a double, so I am going with a 3 pink 1-star pattern. You can substitute a regular different colored pony bead for the star bead. I just like to use it as a nice accent piece. Even numbers of beads tend to be the best to use, so I went with a total of 28 pony beads. Don't forget to secure the end with a square or a surgeon's knot to be sure that the string won't fall apart. So this is a single, and then we're gonna make it a double. Measure it out. Now I thread the continuous string through the star bead and add another 3 beads. Continue the pattern of 3 beads each between threading back through the star until the second row is complete. Once again, I secure the end of the line with the square or surgeon's knot. And so that is your double. Next we will do this again. Alright, so for the first part, you're going to want to start with your flower colors. I'm going to be doing alternating colors, so I'm going to go with dark pink. 1, 2, 3. And let's go with blue again. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to alternate with your 2 colors until you have enough to go around your wrist. Alright, so this one ended up being a little bit bigger than my double. This is 28, but to get the pattern correct, I have it end up using 30. So it'll be a little bit bigger on me than that, which 28 beads is what I usually use, which is a little bit loose, but not so big that it will fall off. So we're gonna wanna measure out 3. So 1, 2, 3. So for this one, we're going to start by going under 1, and you're going to use your middle, whichever color you choose. Yellow for me. So yellow. And then you're going to go under 2. So that it'll be like this. So you're going to skip 2 and put another yellow on top of this middle blue bead. There, like that. Yellow, skip 2, yellow, skip 2, one yellow, skip 2, yellow, skip 2, yellow, skip 2, yellow, skip 2, then a yellow, and we're back at this one at the beginning. So then you want to straighten out your beads a little bit. And to get a little tighter, it'll lay a little nicer. do what they call a surgeon's knot so it doesn't come out. And now what you're gonna do is put it back. Gonna go through this bottom one and then up through this yellow center bead, which if you can't tell is going to be the center of the flower. So then you need to connect it. So you're going to put a blue and a pink, or rather a pink and a blue. Pink, blue, like that, and then feed it through the middle. Blue, pink, feed it through. Pink, blue, feed it through. Blue, right, and then through this final pink one to hold it in place, and I can tighten it a little bit and you can definitely see the pattern coming along. So now that you are through the yellow, you're going to want to go through the two, and then you're going to add the blue and now you're going to go through the two that you put on in the last row, and as you see now it should be a completed little flower. And then you just feed it through the one pink here. And then what I like to do is tie it off right here in this little in-between area. Maybe do an extra knot just in case. You can snip off the extras, stretch it out so the beads will sit nicely, and there you go. Little flower. And this is super cute and easy that you can do for sweet Lolitas, or you can do black and white. I think would look really cool for like black and white flowers for gothic Lolitas. Yeah. But I thought that I haven't seen any Lolitas do anything like this yet, so I figured I'd put it out there that this is an option. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed and found that interesting. So if you make candy or rave or anything, let me know. Also, if you're going to EDC this year, let me know, because I would love to meet up with more J Fashion girlies and trade. Let me know what you think. Even if you don't rave and you just like to make stuff to give to other J Fashion friends during events, let me know. But yeah, I just think that it's super interesting that this trend has finally hit the Lolita scene again, I guess. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.